I believe at a core that we all have spiritual issues, meaning we're all spiritual to begin with. And learning and discovering what that relationship is about can really make or break living life fully. So it's about discovering and asking questions, and I'm not here to tell somebody how to have a relationship with God. I want them to understand and learn and discover that meaningful relationship for themselves. Really at the heart of walking in grace is to offer people hope. And it's the hope that they can find meaning and purpose in life, and that they can heal from any pain that they have and live a vibrant and meaningful life. I do things a little differently. I have done weekly counseling with people for years, and there is definitely a place for that. And what I've discovered over the years is an opportunity to do intensives, which gives people like a time frame or a window, let's say a half a day to 4 or 5 days at a time. And what that does, it allows people to stay in with the issues, to focus on the really maybe challenging or painful or hard topics and push through those. And I know, working for 6 or 7 hours a day sounds like a lot, and it is sometimes, but it also creates that opportunity to really move through some healing. The great thing about doing an intensive is that we can co-design that together. And it's not just, like sitting in these 4 walls and talking all day long. We do a lot of action-oriented type therapy, meaning we can get outside and snowshoe and do therapy at the same time. I can also work with horses, incorporate horses as a part of the learning and healing process. And so it's a really creative and different way for people to learn more about themselves. It needs to be in addition to something. Intensives aren't meant to be a fix-all. An intensive can be like getting 8 to 10 months of therapy at a time, but it's not meant to be the solution. Oftentimes I will wait for a client to bring up the topic of spirituality or God or Jesus Christ. It's really up to them. And many times when we've built a safe, trusting relationship, I might ask about that because it's an all-encompassing part of who we are. We're not just physical beings, and we're not just psychologically thinking all the time, but we have this huge spiritual component of us. And oftentimes that's the last issue or topic people dive into. So I want to make sure that it's brought into everything that we talk about. I am always open to what God has in mind for the way that I help people.